The Brewers are having a tough season, and they appear on the verge of trading star pitcher Zach Greinke. But during a recent homestand, the crew hit a home run when they helped lift the spirits of one of their biggest, most courageous fans. Tom Pippins shares this ALS story.
It was fitting to meet Paul Schmitter and his wife Magda before a Brewers game at Miller Park recently because he is absolutely passionate about the national pastime. The 77-year-old is a gifted architect whose designs include the Ronald McDonald House and nearly 50 churches. Along the way, Paul's built a lifetime of baseball memories. First with the old Milwaukee Braves when his uncle took him to the 1957 World Series, and now to the Brewers. Paul's a big fan of the late, great Lou Gehrig, but not of the fatal disease that bears the name of the immortal New York Yankees Iron Man. Schmitter has ALS, a disease of the nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord that controls voluntary muscle movement.
He's actually the 17th one in his family. His father passed away from it, several uncles, aunts, cousin, and it started with your great-grandmother. Your great-grandfather who came over from Germany.
There is no known cure for ALS. Death often occurs within 3 to 5 years of diagnosis.
He was diagnosed 3 years ago in June, and he's doing quite well. At the time, they had kind of gave us an expectancy of 1.5 to 3 years, and we're looking for many more years.
I want more than time now.
You want to see another World Series, don't you?
Definitely.
Like anyone who has ever had the dreaded disease, Paul Schmitter's desire is to strike out ALS. But his outlook on life allows Paul to swing for the fences.
My attitude is, I've been blessed. I've had a very full life, very successful life, and I have loved ones and friends around me.
Is that a good feeling to know that you can help inspire someone who might be in a similar situation?
It definitely is. And I'm looking forward to the day when they have a cure for my sons and grandchildren and for everyone.
You know, when I see him have a down moment, I can't feel bad because I know I'd probably be a bear to live with if I had this disease, because it really does suck. And I know that's what the t-shirts will say, but it does. You know, it's something really bad that happens to good people, and there's nothing we can do about it.
But the Brewers did something that allowed Paul Schmitter to forget about his ALS, if only for one night.
Paul is a giant in his own right, a hero you might say, but he met one of his heroes, one of his favorite players on the Brewers, and you know that made his evening.
Connecting with catcher Jonathan Lucroy and watching a Brewers win over the Marlins. It couldn't have happened to a nicer gentleman.
How much joy do sports bring to your life? Baseball, the Brewers, the Packers, and how much do they help you with your amazing spirit?
Well, I think it's a very major part because I live and die with the Brewers. Maybe too much. And that's the same with the Packers.
Tom Pippins, Fox 6 Sports.
Oh, thank you, Pip. Great story.
Very touching.
Yeah.
I hope they find a cure. It's that simple.
Absolutely. Yep. The Material Girl